We are previewing NFL Week 2 here at SBR Foreign Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We're talking with John Ryan from JohnRyanSports.com right now. John, another game you want to talk about is the Redskins at the Rams. The Rams are a 3-point home underdog here. 45.5 is the total. The Skins, of course, shocked New Orleans in Week 1. The Rams played Detroit tough and almost won that game. Just came out with a loss. But you know, the story here is the Redskins shocking everyone. Griffin was awesome in Week 1. The offensive line, which was thought that it was going to be a liability, was absolutely fine. The D played great against Drew Brees. And the Rams, they now have injuries on the offensive line. Their pass protection wasn't great in Week 1 as it was. And you know, I'm looking at this, I'm thinking the Redskins -3 might be a good bet here, but then, you know, on the other side, there's that voice in my head saying don't read too much into the Week 1 results. You know, it's obvious to, like, see what Griffin and the Skins did against the Saints in Week 1 and then say, you know, Redskins -3 on the road against the Rams in Week 2 is a lock. But that is how I'm feeling. What's your take on this game?
I agree. Washington is the play here. St. Louis played probably the best possible game last week. I actually had them on the thread, which went 4-1, so I encourage you to come visit the thread. It's the NFL with John Ryan. Very easy to find on the SBR Forum site.
You went 4-1 in the NFL last week?
Believe it or not, yeah, we got off to another good start like last year. And as you know, there will be some 0-4 weeks, so don't count on 4-1 every single week.
Hey, not too shabby there, John Ryan. Okay, continue.
Start, and it's only Week 1, Peter.
Yeah.
A lot can happen in 15 weeks.
Yes.
But I do think here at RG3 is something that Redskin fans have been waiting for probably for 15 years since they really did anything special in the NFL. His performance was a performance that was incredible, but it's sustainable. Take defensive coordinators a long time to catch up to him, meaning at least 4 or 5 weeks so they can catch up to what to do to contain him. He's obviously a dual threat. He's got a tremendous arm. I think that was one of the things that stood out the most when I saw some of the game highlights was the arm strength throwing the out pattern was even better than what you saw in the combines. So he is, you know, the complete package and obviously the leader that the Redskins have been looking for more than a decade. As I said, the Rams played probably the best possible game last week, and to match up against the Redskins now, that defense just does not match up well against what I saw last week from the Redskins. Another thing is the Redskins defense now is, you know, in the foreshadow. It doesn't even get mentioned. But against this Rams offense, my simulator shows that they will not score more than 21 points in this game. And in past games where St. Louis has scored 21 or fewer, they're 21-52 against the number since 1992. Another fact is that I think it's reasonable to say that Washington will outgain the Rams by 50 or more yards. That's really hardly anything. I think that's a very real possibility. I think it's more likely to be 150 yards. But at any rate, since 1992, the Rams are 7-23 against the number when they're outgained by 50 or more yards in a game. I just don't see the Rams being able to, in 1 week, design a defensive scheme that's going to be able to even contain RG3.
Yeah, I agree with you, John Ryan. Redskins -3. I'll be very interested to see where this line closes. Thanks, John.